What's up, blockchain? Daily crypto news, part 2 for today. Okay, Griffin Mining able to take advantage of opportunities in sector. Griffin received a loan in Bitcoin that will also be payable in Bitcoin. Not too sure about that. NFTs are now collateral for secured loans. Are you legally protected? Repossessing used cars is one thing, but a lender may find it hard to know the right jurisdiction to lay claim to a Bored Ape owned by blah blah blah. Interesting. Binance, Spanish. There's a lot of Spanish here today. Celsius reclaims $172 million collateral from Aave and Compound. Okay. The liquidity-strapped crypto lenders' loan from the DeFi protocols reduced to 140 million from 235 million since last Friday. Okay. A Saudi Arabia-themed NFT collection is the latest free-to-mint hit. The collection topped the NFT charts for volume in its debut weekend with 7.7 million in sales, continuing the trend of popular free-mint theatrically driven projects. Yeah, very interesting. I want to check that out later for myself. So let me make a note for myself. Okay. Good. Spanish. Voyager clarifies USD deposit concerns in update. The crypto exchange, which filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy, says it remains unclear how customers will be reimbursed for their crypto investments. Market wrap. Bitcoin retraces gains as investors await inflation announcement. Yeah. BTC recovered from an early dip below 20,000k to regain its perch above the psychologically important threshold. It's going to dip below it because the inflation announcement is probably going to be probably going to affect the markets negatively. The people at the Fed and et al., they don't know what they're doing. Either that or they're just plain corrupt and they know it. But it's probably a combination. They are incompetent at their jobs because they most likely suffer from average IQ range syndrome, and either themselves or the people higher up the ladder are corrupt. Okay, so once again my opinion, but most likely very close to the truth. Alright, GameStop NFT marketplace goes live. The NFT marketplace follows GameStop's digital asset wallet launch. That's interesting. That's good. I guess that's good. Web3 startup Miston Labs aiming for $2 billion valuation latest funding. The startup, founded by veterans of Facebook's crypto unit, is reportedly raising at least $200 million led by FTX Ventures. That's very interesting. I wonder what they are going to focus on building. Okay, so move on to the next one. KPMG to audit new pound-backed stablecoin GBPT. In terms of daily turnover, the British pound is the fourth most traded fiat currency in the world, according to the Bank for International Settlements. So, new pound-backed stablecoin. KPMG will audit it. Okay, I guess it's good for the stablecoin space. Major South Korean telecom company plans launch of blockchain wallet for crypto and NFTs. Is it a custodial wallet or a non-custodial? In 2020, the company also launched a wallet for blockchain-powered digital certificate storage aimed at addressing certifications amid the COVID-19. Anyway, 3 reasons why Solana can repeat Ethereum's 2018 fractal to 5,000 gains. 3 reasons. Solana's price can mimic Ethereum's impressive recovery after the 2018 bear market, analysts argue. The entire crypto space, except for some shitcoins, will recover like there's no tomorrow, most probably at some point. G20 regulator to present global crypto rules in October 2020. October 2020. Global crypto rules. Trying to tell us what we can and cannot do with our cryptos. The FSB seems more concerned with the crypto markets given its recent turmoil and the increasing interconnectedness with the traditional financial system. They know where they can go and stick their telling us what we can do with our crypto and crypto space, or what we can't do with it. They know where they can go and stick that. As I said before, regulation in the crypto space should come from the crypto community via, for example, DAOs, decentralized autonomous organizations, as at least one of the tools, but it should come from the crypto community. We are perfectly more than capable of regulating the crypto space ourselves. Centralized authoritarian regulators need to stay the heck out. Bitcoin risks new lows as 20k looms amid dollar-euro parity. Support is thin on the ground. Analysts and traders warn as ex-BitMEX CEO Arthur Hayes heralds the start of the fiat currency doom loop with USD Euro fiat currency doom loop. Very interesting. Despite worst bear market ever, Bitcoin has become more resilient. Glassnode good, though on-chain metrics point to the worst Bitcoin bear market on record. They also highlight Heartless growing resilience. Yes. All I can say is I expect the next when the current bear market ends. Yeah, I hope you guys and girls listening are on that train. Otherwise, yeah. Comic Con, not financial advice. Do your own research. This is a educational, entertainment, informational channel only. Comic Con Guru explains why storytelling is the key component for successful NFT projects. Commite NFT founder Gareth chats with NFT. Let me do the person justice. I'm just not up for reading difficult names. Kumite NFT founder Gareb Shamus chats with NFT stees about how NFT projects can engage with their respective communities through storytelling. I guess makes sense. Voyager can't guarantee all customers will receive their crypto under proposed recovery plan. The crypto lending firm said that the exact amount reimbursed to users will depend on what happens in a restructuring process and the recovery of 3A assets. Okay, Voyager. Alright, I see how you're treating your user base. Report. Binance allegedly continued to serve Iranian customers despite ban and sanctions. So? Iranian cryptocurrency users claim to have used global exchange Binance months after the company imposed ban and renewed economic sanctions against the country. So? Sanctions against any country is wrongdoing against the citizens' human rights. And that's a fact no one can deny. I'm 100% right on that. Price analysis 711. Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB, XRP, all those. Okay. So yeah, these are some of the top by market cap currencies, cryptocurrencies, okay. Bitcoin and select altcoins are discounted and trading close to critical support levels, but will buyers step in? Well, buy the dip, dollar cost averaging. Do your own research. Report urges central banks to work together on digital currency interoperability. Remember, central bank digital currencies are not crypto. Okay, and they'll probably never be crypto based because the central bank cartel want centralized currencies, and decentralized cryptocurrencies will therefore not qualify. The Bank for International Settlements, the International Monetary Fund, and the World Bank corrupt, said CBDCs should be programmed in advance to avoid interoperability issues. Lido DAO price moves higher as the Ethereum merge moves a step closer to completion. Lido price books a 45% monthly gain as the Ethereum network moves closer to completing its proof of stake upgrade. I hope all of you are reading up on the coming Ethereum merge when staking will go live. Not staking, proof of stake will go live on the main Ethereum chain. Analysts say Bitcoin range consolidation is most likely until a macro catalyst emerges. I tend to agree with this. Bitcoin on-chain metrics and technical indicators are trading near historical bottoms, but analysts say a new macro catalyst could prove the current range is not the bottom. Okay, that's my sentiment. I think Bitcoin is going to go lower towards 10k, $10,000, or just above it. Okay, if not below it, it's possible. And if you don't know what buy the dip means, and dollar cost averaging as well, then I suggest you go do the research. Okay, this is not financial advice, but I would buy the dip. But yeah, not financial advice. Go do your own research. Crypto miners in Texas shut down operations as state experiences extreme heat wave. Report that wind generation in Texas was generating significantly less, potentially leaving the state unable to meet energy demands during triple-digit temperatures. Interesting. And that's about it, almost. Regulators at G20 call for new cryptocurrency global rules. The old farts, yes. The Financial Stability Board monitors and makes recommendations about the global financial system. The body was established by the G20, blah, blah, blah. Okay, crypto is not a space to be ruled by centralized authorities. That's not why Bitcoin was created. That's not why more than half of the crypto space exists. So, and it seems like these regulators and politicians and centralized authoritarians and so on don't get that yet. But anyway, or they just don't care and they don't understand the technical side of it, and I think they'll be able to control and dictate to us how we can use or not use DEXs and decentralized crypto and blockchain platforms and services. They've got a rude awakening coming for them because a lot of us crypto users will use crypto services, crypto platforms, blockchain platforms as we wish, without limitations. Privacy, our transactions will be 100% private, untraceable. Our wallets and our wallet balances and so on, and the authorities will not be able to do, the tax authorities as well will not be able to do anything about it. Anonymous wallets as well, etc., etc. That's a human right which no government, no legal system, no international law can ever take away without committing a crime against human rights. So yeah, that's the bottom line. And two sides in the crypto space will probably start forming. A side where most of the crypto users will fall into, where they bend the knee and operate under the dictates of the authoritarians, communist authoritarians, globalists, Great Reset globalists, and you will have another side in the crypto space, more with a minority of crypto users who know better, who will and value human rights and right to privacy and freedom more, will use the side of crypto which the authoritarians, the globalists, the governments, the regulators will not be able to control at all whatsoever. Okay, so that's, in my opinion, what's going to happen. But that's just a higher level view. I mean, going into detail around that it's probably a very complex subject. But yeah, that's the gist of it. Yam Finance DeFi platform successfully foils potential 3.1 million heist. Yam Finance DeFi protocol has successfully prevented a malicious governance attack that would have allowed a hacker to steal the entire funds in its treasury. Decentralized finance protocols are now major targets for bad actors. I think some of the globalists, centralized authorities are potentially involved to try and give crypto space a bad name, so that they can market their CBDCs, central bank digital currencies, to the populace, to the citizens, so that the citizens will want to use that instead and not crypto. I think that is a working theory, that could be the case. I mean, every single time something bad in the crypto space happens, it works in the favor of the authoritarian, centralized authoritarians and their central bank digital currencies. Okay. And I would strongly advise you guys and girls to do your own research in terms of CBDCs, central bank digital currencies. It's not a good thing at all whatsoever. Okay, it's what we already have in a fiat financial system, banking system, but worse. It's worse in terms of freedom, privacy, and human rights. Worse. Okay, that's one of the top reasons why they're developing that, because they want to have total control over the citizens, over the human populace. Total control. You step out of line and they cut off your funds immediately. Okay, that's part of the plan. That's part of their Great Reset plan, where you will be happy and you will own nothing. You will rent services and own no assets, and live in a small apartment, and they'll dictate everything to you and have total control over your life. And CBDCs will enable that fully. Okay, so that's what's coming. That's what they're trying to install. And the crypto space is one of their biggest threats and biggest obstacles towards that future, that corrupt, authoritarian, tyrannical authoritarian future. Okay, so I'm very optimistic and positive about the future, but I just do a lot of research and I know a lot. So that's why I know this. Talking like this doesn't mean I'm pessimistic or depressed or blah 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 blah. I'm educated. I know what I'm talking about. I know what's going on in the world. So if you disagree with me, please go and do your own research and then come back to me. Okay? Don't disagree with me if you haven't done the research. That's just plain stupid. Do your research, then come back to me. Okay, so cool. That's good that they foiled that plot. Grayscale legal officer. Bitcoin ETF litigation might last 2 years. Yeah, I said this in my previous news part 1 of today. they're going to try and drag it out. The SEC is going to try and drag this out because the SEC doesn't want a Bitcoin spot ETF because it will threaten the banking system. Yeah, let me just go. I lost my screen. Let me just go back there. Okay, yeah. It will threaten the banking system, the financial banking system, and it will give Bitcoin too much fuel to rocket back up. They don't want that. The cabal, there's central banks, the authoritarians don't want crypto and Bitcoin to do well at all. I might be wrong, but it's most unlikely that I'm wrong on that. Okay. So yeah, and they're going to try and drag out this legal battle for long, similar to what they're doing with Ripple XRP as well. Similar reasons. Yeah. Why don't we just all move to another planet and leave the authoritarians here on Earth to do as they wish and destroy civilization, and then we go and build a future where everyone's lives is maximized to the fullest, and yeah, where we don't tolerate any of this nonsense. Okay. Bitcoin ETF litigation, yes, I did that. Fundraising rounds with Thalix, Lie.fi, and Deep NFT Value. Voyager might not fully repay customers. Yeah, okay, so that's just a news roundup. Fundraising rounds continue with Thalix, Li-Fi, and Deep NFT Value raising millions. Okay, that's good. They're building during a bear market. That's good. Reports indicate that Voyager's recovery plan does not guarantee refunds to all customers. That's just so sad. Celsius, on the other hand, I think Simon Dixon is involved in trying to save the project and prevent disaster and stuff, help them prevent disaster and so on. So he's doing a really good job, Simon Dixon. Celsius, on the other hand, is continually settling its debts as part of its recovery plan. Okay, cool. So that's it. Is it? Yeah, that's it for today. I will be doing more daily news on a daily basis, as the name suggests, and the next one will be on Tuesday. Okay. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe and hit the bell button and share the channel with your network, please.